This is President T right about now, the greatest to ever touch UK soil. You're watching Media Spotlight UK. Kill off, kill it.
This is Jay Bills from Media Spotlight UK, and I have the pleasure of sitting down with a grime legend. Now, if you don't know who this guy is, you should know who this guy is, because he's one of the pioneers of this scene. Meridian Crew, boy better know. If you don't know who these groups by now, then you're sitting under a rock. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Mr. President T. Well done, my brother.
Thanks for having me, bro.
I got that digital flow, wow, I got that digital wave. I was the 6 foot deep, without the grave. I was the labour, without the slave. But I don't mean, that one bar, 2 shots in a rave. Digital dash, sorry, I was the photo without the flash. MC's talk.
I want to talk about how grime has been at the forefront so much this year, 2015, having got started since the early 2000s. How do you feel that grime this year can continue that momentum going on forward? Because obviously, like, it's had a lot of attention this year.
Yeah, basically, I feel like myself, grime has went back in the past, which is a positive thing. It's not to say it's going backwards, but people are starting to realise now that authentic grime sound is what the fans want to hear, and no one's really trying to water it down as much as, 4 or 5 years ago to try and get to the mainstream top. People genuinely believe that you can get to the mainstream just by doing what you do, which is grime.
It's funny that you say that in one of your interviews that you did, you said that you're a fan of NWA.
Yeah.
Which is ironic because I interviewed DJ Yella quite a few months ago.
Okay.
And we had a deep conversation, and shout out to Richie for that one. And he said that basically from the old school days, everyone had their own sort of style.
Yeah.
Nowadays is that most styles would really sound the same.
Yeah.
Now, in terms of grime, as far as its genre, do you believe that people do have their own styles? I mean, obviously, Skepta, JME, Bossman, yourself, you all got different styles. But do you think, like, with this current generation now that's coming into grime, do you believe that everyone has their own sort of sound, or do you think that people are kind of still copying each other, or what's the vibe? What are you feeling?
I would say going back to the Deja 923 era, everyone had their own individual sound. Grime artists and MCs were trying to come out like either wrestling characters or superhero characters. So there was a lot of the one-line flows and the trademarks that individual MCs had. Now there is a lot of artists sounding the same. I think that a lot of artists need to kind of find themselves, and a lot of the instrumentals sound the same. So there isn't a problem in sounding like the other guy or the other guy, but me personally, I've always kept my own pattern and flow, and that's what's kind of kept me a cut above the rest.
Okay.
So the more artists that find themselves on their own flows, the better.
Now, obviously, you were part of the Meridian Crew years ago.
The famous Meridian Crew.
Famous Meridian Crew. Don't forget that, obviously. Big H, Skepta, JME, yourself, Bossman Birdie. What made you guys decide to, form a group together? Because you were from the era where it was all about drum and bass and jungle.
Yeah.
How did you guys work together? Like, when you were in the studio together, like, what was the vibe like? And also, like, how did you get to being from it jungle to form it into grime? What was the vibe like?
Well, basically, as H has said in his previous interviews, when he was a little kid, he used to listen to me and my friends on jungle and drum and bass MCing.
Nice.
I went away for a bit, came back, and when I came back, H, JME and Bossman, and Skepta was the DJ, were the immediate Meridian Crew.
Right.
So when I heard what these guys were on and what they were doing, I kind of said to myself, wait there, I'm not having that, So, I jumped on the bandwagon from early.
Yeah.
And then also Bossman was part of it as well.
Okay.
And, we formed a crew. We managed to get ourselves on London's leading 923 Deja Vu at the time. And that's when things really started to pop for us, the recognition nationwide, and we just carried it on from there.
I wanted to ask about how social media is going at the moment.
Okay.
Now, obviously, back in the day, like, social media wasn't heard of, and you wasn't really part of when, social media wasn't really around then.
No, it wasn't.
So obviously things have been, a lot, I wouldn't say maybe a lot harder to kind of graft to get there, but obviously it's now with technology and phones, and you know, it's easier to kind of jump on bandwagons and who's hot and everything else. Because you mentioned quite passionately about how certain people are just jumping onto like trends and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's bare fame-hungry people out there that ain't got no talent. Their lyrics ain't worth 2 pence, and all these videos are coming out and all this. Yeah, you're filling up the scene with material and music. But if you're filling it with rubbish, then everyone playing a part in this grime scene, trying to take the music to higher places, you know, you're trying to hold us back. So, you know, there are a lot of fame-hungry people out there, and talent will override anyone that's fame-hungry or anyone that's trying to just get to the top just for the sake of it.
Now, I've got to talk Lord of the Mics real brief,
Okay.
because obviously, you know, with Jammer, like, you know, making it as big as it is after 10 years.
I spoke to Jammer.
Okay.
He was like, have you got a secret stash? I was like, please. Can I get a decent clash? Yeah, that's
please. No, because I've been thinking, for so many years, like, you know, obviously you don't even have to talk about it if you don't want to, but I'm going to ask you anyway.
No, fair play.
Obviously, you know, you've had your history with Trim.
Yeah.
You know, obviously bantering back and forth.
Yeah.
I don't know how far there would have been as far as the beef goes, but
yeah.
Do you see yourself, I mean, if next year does happen, would you like to even participate and even take on Trim?
If the money's right. I've done too much this year alone to build up my brand for me to just put it on the line for someone else's brand, i.e. Lord of the Mics.
Right.
You know, and I truly believe that Lord of the Mics are a team that are responsible for putting MCs forward and bringing through new talent, but also new highly anticipated artists that are already big have helped Lord of the Mics get to where it's got as well.
Right.
So it works both ways, and I'm going to be one of those that will boost up Lord of the Mics even more. Let's not fake it and let's be real. It wouldn't be them bringing me some new talent and then Prez T getting all these other avenues. It's the other way round. So
it's more like the establishment's already there, and you're just boosting up what's already, you know, kind of highlighted within Lord of the Mics.
Yeah.
Greatest ever touchdown coming out. You know, I'm hearing a certain Splurge Boys that you're working with. I'm hearing a certain Bonkers you're working with.
Bonkers, yeah.
Heavy Trackers.
Yep.
So what can we expect from this mixtape, knowing that, you know, the last mixtape you did was, you know, quite some time back now?
Yeah, like coming up to a decade.
It's like a, could we say that it's your comeback? Or could we say it's like continuing on from where you left off?
Basically, continuing on from where I left off. And the greatest to ever touch is exactly what it says on the front of the CD, the greatest to ever touch. So I would only assume that fans will struggle to find grime more quality than what's on greatest to ever touch.
Wow.
And I've put work into this. I've put sense, mind, soul. So
and it's probably like, you know, maturing over the years as well. So you kind of, you know, you recognize your own sound now as well. Because like years ago, it was like you're just trying to establish where you're going, and now you really kind of figured it out.
With Back Into My Face Volume 1, I would say that I was still trying to find my feet as far as my flow's concerned, and the whole pattern and my presence on the microphone. Now my microphone presence is like 10 out of 10. The flow is 10 out of 10. So yeah, I've had more than enough years to actually perfect it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So what other projects are we expecting, like, in the future? Because obviously, you know, you got your mixtape coming out. You know, you've done so many videos over the past couple of years. But what is the next move? What's 2016 going to be like for Prez T?
Stranger Returns in 2016, and then so on. All you're going to get from me in 2016 is punches, fires, punches, fires, punches, fires.
That should be a tune, you know, punches and fires, you know. Hey, listen, if you do a tune like that, make sure you
credit my man, trust me.
Punches and fires, you heard it here first. Now I just want to go into a little game real quick, so cool. To kind of ease up a little bit.
Cool.
Now, first of all, just wanted to know, who are your 3 celebrity crushes?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going there, you know, because I've been on crushes for
celebrity crushes.
Yes.
Ooh, think about that one. One of them would have to be Angelina Bassett.
Okay.
You know, plays Tina Turner.
Okay.
And plays Malcolm X's wife in Malcolm
Angelina Bassett. Okay, interesting.
Second would be Alicia Keys.
Okay.
I've always loved Alicia Keys.
She's beautiful.
Sorry.
She's beautiful.
And third would have to be...
Could be American or UK. Could be anywhere. Anyone in the scene that you're feeling?
Well, basically, she's my label mate.
Okay. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Shiesty.
Okay, so I've got 3 scenarios here, yeah? So based on the celebrities you just mentioned.
Yeah.
Right? Now, I've got a dinner out in a lavish restaurant.
Okay.
I've got hotel to go and smash.
Okay.
And to lay out on a beach with.
Okay.
Which of these 3 people that you just mentioned that you would take on each?
Wow.
I was trying to see where this will go, so...
In all due respect, first of all, Shiesty. Nice meal. To a nice restaurant.
Okay, nice.
Hotel to go and smash would be Alicia Keys. And what was the last one?
Angela Bassett.
Angela Bassett would be the...
To lay out on a beach with.
Oh, definitely. Umbrella in the glass.
So you're saying Angela Bassett, you take her on a beach.
Yeah.
What sort of drinks would you be, laying down with, and what would be the vibe?
We'll have some Henny.
Okay.
And lemonade.
All right.
We'll have some Belvedere and lemonade.
Nice.
And Martell.
Okay.
To finish off the night.
All right. And then would you take her home, or what would be the vibe afterwards?
No, we'll just take care of business on the beach.
No, straight. Say no more. Prez T, it's been an absolute pleasure to speak with you, brother.
Appreciate it.
If you could tell our audience where they can catch you on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, where they could get you mixtape.
Catch
tell
me
them all,
on
man.
Twitter at Prez_T. Instagram Prez_T. Also presidentt.bigcartel.com. Kill Off Killy merchandise and all the other bits you can get from me, CDs, etc.
Okay.
Signed copies.
And just to add as well, yeah, because I'm a bit of a clothes freak, yeah. Like, you reckon I send some bits my way, you get me?
Definitely.
Like Kill Off Killy, like
For
a
those that don't
little
know,
something for the support.
Kill Off Killy merchandise.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, well, you saying this on camera, so
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
straight. No worries, man.
This is J Bills, Media Spotlight UK, President T, and we are out of here. Peace.
Kill Off Killy.
What's in the rave? Digital dash. Sorry, I was the photo without the flash. MC's talking trash. I spoke to Jammer. He was like, have you got a secret stash? I was like, please. Can I get a decent clash? I don't really know. Maybe killing off MCs is all that matters. When I say full, they better know. I ain't talking platters. I got that digital dash. I got that digital dash. I got that digital cash.